What is up? It's your girl Cynthia here for another video. And what is going on? I am trying to film different videos than what I normally do because it's getting kind of like doing vlogs, and I feel like I always film the same things because, you know, I really don't do much with my life. I'm a very boring individual. So I'm gonna film a get ready with me today. Today is Monday, Martin Luther King Day, so I don't have school today, and then they didn't put me on the schedule to work either, so I'm like, it's my first full day off in a long time. I guess I'm just gonna be talking about my life because not much has been going on with my life, but I like to talk about what I'm doing currently. As you guys have probably seen from my vlogs, if not, I'm going to fit them. It's crazy how fast time flies because it's already 2019 and I'm moving in July. Like, guys, I'm moving, and to LA. Like, that's the place I've always wanted to go, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, LA is like disgusting and stuff, and obviously I haven't lived there, so I don't know how it is. I may end up hating it, but I've lived, oh, I got a little in my nose. I'm not picking my boogers, I swear. But I've lived in a tiny ass town for almost 20 years, because I'm almost 20. In May I'll be 20. And when I say tiny, I don't mean like, oh yeah, there's like one Starbucks and then like the nearest city is like 15 minutes away or 5 minutes away or whatever. No, I mean like I graduated with 40 kids total in my school, and most of the kids that I graduated with I've known since I was in preschool. You know, every time we got a new kid it was like, oh my god, hi. You know, it was a big deal. There's no such thing as Starbucks here. Not in my town. No McDonald's, which I hate McDonald's anyways, but no fast food, no ordering for delivery food because that's not a thing here. The closest town or city or whatever to us is 30 minutes away, and then where I work is an hour away because that's the closest Sephora to me. So to know that I'll get the chance to live in a big city is awesome for me, which, like I said, I may end up hating it. I'm just assuming right now. But, you know, it's good to experience new things. Moving to literally a big ass city is gonna be a big change and probably really scary because I have anxiety issues with meeting new people, walking around alone anywhere. Like, I'm deadly afraid of that. I gotta get over my fears, and hopefully LA will help me do that, because LA is the city of dreams, or angels, or whatever people say. I don't know about you guys, but every time I do my brows they like bad in the beginning, and then I conceal the hell out of them and they're like not that bad after that. And even my eyeshadow, I'm not a good makeup artist. Like, I want to say I am, but I really am not. Like, I can do average, but you know what, that's okay because everyone has their own style of makeup, and if you like it, that's all that matters, not what anyone else likes. This is already turning out really bad. But anyways, crazy ass story. I am home alone. I knew my dad went to work at 5 in the morning today, and my mom goes to work super early, has 2 jobs, so she goes from one job to another. So I knew she wasn't home either. So I woke up and I was just watching some videos. I was watching Andrea Rosset. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I really hope I'm not butchering it. But I was watching her video of her coming out video, but then freaking my dog like heard something and I heard something. She like wanted to leave my room, so I like opened the door, and when I opened the door I heard something rustling downstairs. Like, I was like, is that the wind because it's like really rainy outside? But no, like I heard the fridge door was open, I heard the beeping going off, like as in like it was open, like it wasn't being shut, and I heard something rustling downstairs. I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, there's a freaking burglar in my house right now. And so I was terrified. So I called my mom, and she did not freaking answer the phone. I was like, what the heck? She always answers the phone when she's at her second job, and I knew she was at her second job. So I wanted to hide. Like, I was so scared I wanted to hide. And then freaking I hear my mom be like, Cynthia, like, I just came home for a little bit to pick up some things. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you scared me. I thought you were a freaking burglar. And she came up, she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, call me next time before you come home. She's like, well, that's why you have to have the door locked all the time. I'm like, yeah, it was locked. I wasn't the one to leave the house this morning. So I literally had a heart attack because I thought someone was coming to kill me. Actually, I thought someone was just stealing our food. Like, I was like, they're in the fridge right now, like stealing our food. Dude, my brows are not good when I talk. Do you guys see that? Ew! You guys are probably all making fun of me right now, being like, what the frick is she doing? I don't even know. Look at my brows. They look so gross. I'm not even really going anywhere important today. I don't think I'm even going anywhere, but we'll see. I went to work yesterday. I got extended a little bit. I got extended on Saturday too because we kept having call outs. Like Saturday we had 2 call outs and then on Sunday we had 1 call out. We're always so short staffed in my opinion. Like we don't ever have any people on the clock, and if we do they have really short hours and they all leave around the same time. So like it's kind of frustrating. So I stayed for another like 30 minutes because I was only there for like 4.5 hours, and if you go past 5 you have to take a lunch. So I stayed for another 30 minutes and then I dipped. My brows are just not doing really well right now. Like okay, they are different. They definitely aren't even sisters, but you know what? That's okay. And then I get my beauty blender and it's not wet, so I gotta go wet it, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my wet beauty blender and I'm going in with my favorite foundation at the moment. So I'm just gonna dot 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 dot. So how are you guys doing with your dating life? Like I don't really know many of you, and if I do, comment down below what's been going on. I've been like single for almost a year now. I've actually been real happy. Like it's not that big of a deal. I feel like I'm happier now than I was in that relationship. But you know, sometimes I miss like that, having those like times with your partner that you know, different than obviously with your best friend and everything. Even though my best friend not even here, she up in Northern California, so I'm missing just like someone's touch. I do miss that connection I had with someone. I'm perfectly fine. But if you guys know anyone that would be interested, I'm such a dork. I'm honestly a lot happier now than I was in my old relationship. Like I feel like I was the most miserable I had ever been in my life. I'm glad I broke things off finally, even though I should have broken them off a lot sooner, because after I wanted to like find a way to get my mind off of it. So that's when I restarted YouTube and started posting videos again. Not frequent as I am now, but yeah, it just made me realize like I want to do something that I love and I don't want to be afraid to do it. I've only been in 1 relationship, so you know, I can't say all guys are bad. He wasn't a bad guy, he just wasn't a good boyfriend. But it's not my fault. Like I know like people always blame themselves when something bad happens in a relationship, and for a while I always wanted to know what I did that caused him to be the way he was. But then I realized that it wasn't my fault. I did literally everything I could have done to be a good girlfriend, and so I stopped blaming myself. I was sad and I wanted a reason as to why things ended the way they did, and I never got that reason because he never gave it to me. And so I started kind of being like, what did I do? Like, what could I have done to make things better? And like, would it have been different if we lived like close to each other like we did when we first dated, when we first got together? And like all these things that I shouldn't have thought, because like I said, I was literally the best girlfriend ever. Like it was my first relationship. That's why I was being the best that I could be, because I didn't want to ruin it. But obviously whatever happened happened. It wasn't, I don't blame myself. I think I did everything I could and just didn't work out. I ended up breaking things off with him, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to break up with me a long time ago, but he didn't have the balls to do it. So I had to do it. Taking this Fenty powder, I purchased it a few weeks ago when it first launched actually. And I've been trying it out, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like my like concealer or what's going on, but I've been doing my makeup the same for like the longest time, and I was using the Laura Mercier powder and it was all good. And then I used the Fenty powder and I noticed that my under eyes were getting like patchy. Like I would see a white line like right where my bags should be, so it accentuated the bag line. I thought it was definitely the Fenty powder. But yesterday I went back to like a little mini Laura Mercier powder that I have, and I could still see the line. Like I was like, what the heck? I don't know if it's me or if it's the Fenty powder. I really don't know. Okay, so I literally was like doing my makeup and there was a fucking pimple on my neck. Like, it was white too and I popped that shit. Like, what? So I'm going in with my Huda Remastered Rose Gold palette. My brushes have not been washed in a long time, so they're a little dirty. There's not much to talk about. See, my life is boring. Like, if it was more exciting, I bet you guys would be like, damn, Cynthia. I want to do like a whole video on certain things, that like certain issues I've had in my life. Like, I don't know, I don't want to make this channel super serious or anything, but there's a lot that I feel like you guys would like to like listen to that's happened in my life that may help other people out there. Like, say my ex, like that's a long ass story, so I feel like explaining it would need a whole video. And if you guys, you know, I know a lot of people are in bad relationships, and if you guys want to watch a video of me just talk about what happened in my relationship, which I'm not gonna bash him, I'm just gonna state facts and what happened during the relationship, because like, he wasn't a bad guy, like he really wasn't. He just made dumb mistakes and did dumb things, and that's it. But he was not a bad guy. So I'm not gonna sit there and just bash my ex. I'm just gonna state facts on what happened in the relationship. So if you guys want to watch a video about that, like, I'm totally down to talk about it. And then, like, I don't know, I feel like I can do a lot of story times. Like, a lot happens in my life. Like, I've gone through a lot of shit throughout the years. So I have stories about like my freshman year of high school. I have stories about lots of things. So if you guys want to like hear story times, I'm totally down to do story times, because I'm a talker. Like, I literally can talk forever. If you guys are down for that, like this video. If you guys want to see certain story time videos, like if you guys want like just a general thing about like my first something, just comment down below, and if I have a relation to whatever you guys want to hear, then I'll talk about it. Honestly, if YouTube was my job, life would be so much easier, going to school wise and all that stuff. But I don't get paid doing YouTube because I'm not big in any sort of way, but I enjoy it. That's the only thing, is that I enjoy doing it, and that's why I'm doing it. Not for the money, not for the fame. Like, I literally only have 100 subscribers, which I am so grateful for you guys. 120 or 118, which I'm so grateful for you guys. But yeah, like, I do it because I enjoy it, not because I expect to get paid or anything like that. This is kind of looking intense. Like, this is an intense look we going for. The person I would love to meet in this like YouTube community would be David Dobrik. Like, I don't know why I'm obsessed with him and his friends, and like, you know, Scotty and Toddy and Zane and Heath. Like, they're just so freaking cool. David and his crew just seems so freaking awesome to hang out with and to party with and everything. And they seem genuine. Like, David at least seems really genuine of a person. And I love Liza too. Like, Liza Koshy is so amazing. In my opinion. I know there's some people who may not like some other people that I'm mentioning, but I really enjoy their videos. They make me laugh. I don't know why, but the hardest thing to do for my makeup is cut creases. Like, I always look at other videos of other people doing it, and I don't know if maybe it's the brush I'm using, but my cut crease line never comes out looking perfect like everyone else's. Oh god, I hate this. I hate doing my makeup. Okay, whatever, we just gonna roll with it. We just gonna deal with that. Okay, what I'm, oh shh, almost dropped my little brush there. No look is complete until you smoke out the bottom. Cool, okay, cool. No doubt. I don't know if you guys watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but that show changed my life. And that's the only shimmer I'm gonna put, and under the brow bone, because I need to highlight the brow bone too. I always gotta curl my lashes. I feel like a lot of YouTubers never show themselves curling their lashes, or don't curl them at all, but I am a girl with straight ass lashes and I need to curl my lashes, because if not, they will literally be like this, or like that, because sometimes they drop down. Tiny tube of the Milk mascara, and I've been trying it and I'm really loving with it. It's the Kush mascara. I think it's got CBD oil in it or something like that, but I love this mascara. I need to buy the big one because this tiny thing is so hard to use. Oh, Veronica Morena. Americana. I don't know why that song started coming into my head. And I'm gonna bronze the hell out of my face. And last but not least, I am going to add my lipstick because my lips look kind of wild right now. And I'm just going in with my Morphe Honey lipstick. A lot of people wear lip liners, but I never wear lip liners. Okay guys, so that is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this get ready with me, even though I'm not really getting ready doing anything, but it's all good. So Basimas, don't forget to subscribe to become a Basima today, because I would love for you guys to be a part of the fam. And don't forget to like this video up, especially if you guys want to see those story times that I was talking about earlier. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description box down below. So I'll see you guys later for another video. Bye!